This is titled The Iniquity of Lovelessness. The foundational scripture is from 1 John 4 and 8. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. Beloved, I came to speak to the wound we have normalized, to the vacancy we have spiritualized, to the iniquity we've dressed up in performance and called ministry. I came to talk about lovelessness, not just a feeling, not just as a trauma, but as an iniquity. Because when love is absent, we don't just miss a virtue, we violate the very nature of God. Iniquity is not just sin, it's deeper, it's embedded, it's generational. It's the crooked pattern that repeats itself until someone breaks it. And I've come to tell you, lovelessness is an iniquity. It's not just a personality trait. It's not just a trauma response. It's a spiritual distortion that passes from heart to heart, from house to house, and pulpit to pew. It is unnatural not to love. We were created in the image of love himself. So when we live without love, we live in contradiction. We build churches without compassion. We raise children without tenderness. We enter relationships without covenant, and we call it normal. But it is not normal. It is not holy. It is not God. What does lovelessness produce? Self-centeredness masquerading as self-care, control disguised as leadership, performance in place of presence, isolation where there should be intimacy. And the saddest part, we've learned how to function without love. We've learned how to preach without it, how to parent without it, how to marry without it, how to lead without it. But the word says, if I speak in the tongues of man or of angels, but do not love, I am a resounding gong. 1 Corinthians 13 and 1. We've made noise, but we haven't made impact. Because love is the oil, love is the glue, love is the evidence. If a mother carries bitterness, the child inherits silence. If a father carries absence, the child inherits rejection. What we do not embody, we cannot impart. Lovelessness is not just personal, it's generational. It becomes a spiritual inheritance until someone says, it stops with me. Jesus didn't just preach love, he became it. He laid down self. He touched the untouchable. He forgave the unworthy. He wept with the broken. And he said, by this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. John 13:35. Not by your gifting, not by your platform, not by your theology, but by love. Lovelessness is not just a weakness, it's a wound, it's a wall, it's a weight, but it's also a choice. And today the Spirit of the Lord is saying, lay it down. Lay down the pride. Lay down the fear. Lay down the self-protection. Lay down the performance, because you cannot carry the cross and carry self-centeredness at the same time. If you've inherited lovelessness, come. If you perform love but never embodied it, come. If you have ever been wounded by loveless leaders, parents, or partners, God says, come. This altar is not for shame, it's for exchange. God says, I will give you a heart of flesh for your heart of stone. I will teach you how to love again. I will break the iniquity of lovelessness off your bloodline. You were not created to perform love. You were created to become it. You were not called to survive relationships. You were called to transform them. And you cannot buy this kind of love. You cannot fake it. You cannot inherit it through religion. You must receive it from the one who is love. Jesus Christ is love embodied, love crucified, and love resurrected.